everyone, it's Spice Plans. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming in to see this mid-year 2019 planner lineup. I know it looks like I have a lot going on here, but I promise you that it will make sense once I start kind of explaining what all of this is. We can dive right in. I will kind of tell you that all of this stack has come together from a much larger stack. So I'm pretty impressed with how I've managed to get it all together, and I really think that it's kind of funny that it takes this much stuff for me to say, well, yeah, I'm pretty much in planner piece right now. I think that this is exactly what I need. So I guess we will start with the mini. I'm going to move these out of the way. I do have a secondary table that I've brought in over here to kind of make room for all of this, because this is kind of a big video, so we will see what happens. So we will start with the mini. So I was planning in my Squad Goals mini, and she hasn't looked like this in quite some time. I had her dressed in a black cover with gold discs, but this is where I was pulling pages from. And I have loved this planner. So to get this one ready for this year, I have added in the last 2 months of the Squad Goals mini planner and just some sticky notes. So I do have May and June in here ready to go so that I can start in this planner now. And you will notice that this mini is a little bit chunky. So I'm thinking that I'm going to swap out these discs with some classic discs and just kind of accept the fact that my mini is going to be chunky. And I also think that if I manage to get my hands on the Wrong DeVoe horizontal mini, that this one, you know, I'm not really sure, because I actually really love this mini. So we're just gonna have to see. If I get that Wrong DeVoe mini, I may have to find something else to do with it. So anyway, just real quick, this planner is beautiful. If you move past this Squad Goals stuff, which is also beautiful, but I left in this. I haven't written my name in anything. That's funny and very old. This is actually back from when I first started my Instagram. That is so cute that that's still sitting back here from when this was my first mini planner. So I have not written my name in any of these yet, but I'm going to. I promise I will get around to doing that. So this planner is very beautiful. I do not remember the name of it, but one of the things that drew me to it was the fact that your currently page is just sort of a page of notes, and then down here it has the important dates. I kind of like that, and the artwork is just stunning, and the pages they're not neutral, but they're also not super decorated, so I feel like I can kind of do whatever I want to with them. So I have the first 6 months in here right now, and it's almost like it's seasonal, but not. Does that make sense? It's like it's not quite seasonal, but at the same time it's, I don't know. It's beautiful. So then in the back section, so I have the first 6 months in here, and then in the back section I do have this one that is a little bit seasonal, and it is a vertical layout. And I'm enjoying planning in the mini vertical layout. So I stuck 6, well actually I think it's 8 months of the vertical layout in the back of this. So what I've decided to do in my pursuit of planner peace is rely on my mini planner more. So I thought I relied on it a lot before, but I think that I'm gonna make sure that everything in here matches the stuff that's in my classic catch-all, and maybe start leaving my classic catch-all at home and relying on this a little bit more. So I'm definitely gonna need to swap out these discs and make this girl a little bit chunkier. So that is the mini for this year. So I will move these over to the side. Now, as far as my catch-all classic, this was a surprise to me because I did not realize that this was going to end up being my catch-all classic. I have purchased so many classic planners this year thinking that one or the other was going to end up being the one. And after a lot of deliberation, this Choose Joy neon, I guess it's Neon Brights. I don't remember the name of all of the planners. This one I'm just in love with it. I'm a little bit nervous about the color block layout, but I did plan in it for the first time this week and I did not hate it. So I think that we're gonna be okay. So I have definitely Franken-planned this, so I'll kind of show you a little bit about how I have this done. So I have some pictures just of me and my family here at the front. I like to open my planner and see that. And then I do have here May and June from another planner. So this was Squad Goals, and this was last week, and I pasted, well, not pasted, but I used my Tombow adhesive to put these pages together so that I could then just move straight into my color block layout, which I had in another planner. So this is next week. I didn't film a plan with me on this because I didn't know how it was gonna go, but I'm happy with the way that the spread came out. And I think that that means that I will be fine using the color block layout this year. So I actually kind of enjoyed the freedom that it offered me, because it's almost like you can pay attention to these boxes or don't, like just do your thing, whatever. So, and then I use a little micro happy notes to make like a little extra checklist. This will probably not be the only piece of paper that ends up stuck in this page this week. So anyway, so I stuck in May and June from a student planner. I don't remember which student planner it was. I really do not. I had a couple different ones last year, this year, whatever year. So this is the first page of this neon planner. So most of the planner, I think, is this one. I just loved the art in this. It just makes me really happy. So I will be sticking at the front of this some sticky notes and an envelope and stuff like that to kind of keep some things in here. And then in the back here, I have, and I know that I need to get myself a dashboard to separate these pieces. So maybe I'm not entirely done, but you know, I'm doing this video anyway. So this is this planner. So just like my mini, I have the big version of this, but this is an hourly layout, which I do not plan to ever really decorate. And I've got this back here as a functional area for me, and I'm not sure how much of this I'll need to keep back here, but I need an hourly schedule most days, and I figured that instead of trying to keep those whole sheets that were hourly, I would pick up this hourly one and just every single night just jot down kind of the daily schedule. And this will not be for Instagram, this will not be for decorating, this will purely be for function at the back of my planner. And it is just beautiful, just like the mini. I think it's beautiful. And how many times can I say beautiful? Obviously, I think that Happy Planners products are beautiful. So then we get to July again. That's right, planner number 3 back here. This is my favorite horizontal planner from last year. So this is the end of an 18-month. So I still have, I think, 6 months left in this one. So I stuck the last 6 months back here because I just can't stop looking at them. I'm not really sure what this is going to be for back here in my catch-all, but it could just be for daily notes or something. So I don't necessarily need a journaling section back here, but I just can't quit this planner because I love it so much and I've written so much. Or if I ever wanted to just pop in a horizontal spread, I don't know, but I just really love this particular planner and I wanted it to be a part of my daily catch-all. So this is my classic catch-all and I love the way that it is put together right now. I just need to grab some dashboards and separate the 3 parts. So it is definitely Franken planned, but it is it's almost as if I have this set up in exactly the way that my brain works. So I have the vertical, and then I have an hourly that is just going to be for me, and then I have a horizontal to just kind of jot down notes for each day. So that is my classic catch-all. Yes. We'll stick with classic for now, because the next one that I'm going to show you, you've already seen the big version of this, and this one is going to be super quick because I haven't even taken it out of the wrapper. And the reason why I haven't taken it out of the wrapper is because this particular calendar is not going to be, this is going to stick around for when I need to grab a full-on vertical spread, and for PR projects, and for when I'm feeling extremely creative and need to lay down stickers on a spread, or just, this is my art outlet. That's what this is for. I know that that may not sound like something that people have or do or need, but I needed to choose a planner that was kind of my favorite and have one that I can just keep in the craft room for when I want to do mock spreads or play with stickers or try out something new or Frankenplan something in or whatever. And I am a seasonal girl, and I love everything about this planner. Every single page just makes me so extremely happy. It brings me so much joy. And I just thought, I'm gonna take this one home. I may even just leave these beautiful plastic discs on, even though I am kind of a metal disc girl. And I will use this for my Sweet Kawaii design. I do PR for Sweet Kawaii. I may use this for some spreads for them because I love to use their stickers, but I also put their stickers in my other planner too that I use on a daily basis, so I don't know. But I get so many of their kits that when I'm playing around with how I want for that stuff to work, you know, I can always put it in here. This is just gonna be my art book. So there's no need to flip through this. You've all seen this one. I've shown it to you in the big size. So this is my art planner. It's for my artistic outlet. It's for my therapy. It's for when I have 30 minutes to be by myself. I can put stickers on the pages in that planner, and maybe I'll show it to the world and maybe I won't. Okay, so this one is my Wrong DeVoe horizontal hustle and heart planner, which I am just, if I could hug it, you guys, right now on camera, I so would. I love everything about this. I showed it to you in my haul, and I think that this planner is perfection. I swapped out my discs. I couldn't decide between gold and pink, so I went with both. So, opening this up, I put in one of the Wrong DeVoe envelopes. This planner is gonna stay by my bed at all times. It is going to be my journal. It's going to be my gratitude journal. It is going to be my faith journal. It is going to be my, before I go to bed, I'm gonna take some time for me and write in this every night kind of thing. So, because it doesn't start till July, I popped in some pages that don't belong. Okay, so I've already kind of started, so I'm gonna just quickly move past. All right, so these horizontal pages are from that planner that I told you in my classic catch-all that I love. So these are from that horizontal planner. And this is where I'm going to write down my thoughts every night, every day. Place for my feelings. If you've listened to Hello Happy, then you know what that means. This is where I'm going to put down how the day went, how I felt. If Monday bleeds over into Tuesday, it's no big deal. If I don't write one day, it's no big deal. It is what it is. So then the monthly layout is going to be a daily affirmation every single day. I've already started it for the month of May. I have a couple already written over here, but a little tiny, quick, like 4 or 5 word affirmation every day. Super handy. It's easy to find on the internet. So then we get into the wrong section of this. So I have, I think, 6 months of the wrong planner in here. And it's just another horizontal layout, so it'll function the same way as the other planner that I had stuck in. So behind that is a cute little seasonal planner that I can go grab. Hold on. All right, it's this one. And I have used this one a lot in 2019. It's been my catch-all for everything in 2019. So I moved it over here to my journal to become, let me move this out of the way. Got planners everywhere. To become my gratitude keeper. I don't know how to put it. I like to write down 3 things that I'm grateful for every day. I like to decorate these spreads the way a person would decorate any vertical spread. And it's an extra vertical spread to decorate every week because that's what I like to do. And sometimes I photograph it and sometimes I don't. It just depends on how I'm feeling that week. And then I have 3 places every day to write down something that I'm grateful for. So that is in here. And I have, let me see, how much of this? Okay, that's right. So I have 2 months of this planner in here. And then I switch to one of the new ones that just came out, which I think is Happy Illustrations or something like that, but I could not resist this cover, and I guarantee you that this cover will become the cover of my planner at some point in the year. So I have those vertical pages in here as well for gratitude. So I have several pages of that back here. Then we have another section, I've already started writing in it, but I'll cover that, of a faith area. I do have a book that I read from every night, and then I fill in this section. So I don't have any other kind of, I don't have a sermon or anything that I listen to every week, but I do have, faith is something that is difficult for me. And if you ever want to, have a conversation with me outside of YouTube about that, I'm very happy to discuss it with you. But I do have a book, it's called Seeking Wisdom, and I read from it every night, and I do this exercise. And Happy Planner has been awesome about keeping us in plenty of pages that have this exercise on it. So that is my journal. It's gratitude, it's feelings, it's faith, it's everything. And it's gonna stay by my bed, and it's already wonderful. Obviously, the one that I had by my bed, I had to take apart and put that one together, but that's the fun of putting together your new planners, right? So this one looks just like the small one, but this one is going to be for memory planning. So I added in 2 months so I could go ahead and get started. I'm going to start memory planning this week, you guys. I'm very excited. I am going to do this week's memory spread tomorrow, and I'm probably going to post it on Instagram because I'm kind of excited about it. I figured out how to print out my pictures and get my pictures right, and I'm going to give it a try. I've never done it before, but I'm going to give it a try, and I love this planner. And because, as y'all know, seasonal is my jam, when we get to July, it moves over to this stuff that I love, and it's just perfect for memory planning with this lined vertical spread. And we will see how this goes. I'm very excited to memory plan. So this calendar, this planner, is completely intact. I have not done anything to it except add in 2 months at the front. So that is my memory planner. The last one. This one is my work planner, and it took some work to put together, let me tell you. This took, let me see, how many planners did this take to put together? I have them over here chilling. All right, so it took 3 big planners to put together this one, and I will explain why. Okay, so this planner here that you are seeing right here, I haven't even taken this off. Like, that's just how, but you're okay. This is the teacher planner for August 2019 through July 2020, and it is simply beautiful. So I don't need, well, I don't even know what's in here right now. Some pages. Okay, so I don't need the teacher layout anymore. I used to use that and it was okay, but now that I found the dashboard layout, that's what I use. So I took the beautiful seasonal vibe that this one had and Franken planned it together with the big dated dashboard layout that came out from Happy Planner, this release, because I have up until this point been dating my big dashboard layout because I just had the extension. So it took a lot of Tombow adhesive and I did the entire school year for next year, so it's ready to go. So these two planners together made my school teacher lesson plan. And then this one is, I think it's called Sugar and Type, and it's a horizontal layout. And I like to have horizontal pages in the back. I like to have horizontal pages in the back of every planner. Let's just put it that way. So I'll show this to you. So I have an envelope here. I'm probably gonna add sticky notes and folders and all kinds of other stuff once I get my hands on them. All right, so I went ahead and added May and June from my undated extension, and I didn't plan in this planner this week because this week was so crazy that I didn't get around to it. So I have, May is just completely empty so far. This would have been the first week, but alas, there's nothing on it. I plan to put together next week's very soon. So we have May and June, which are still undated, and that's okay because once we get into July, we have dated stuff. And July was not in this teacher planner. So I have 1 month in July in my work planner where I get to look at the beauty of the dashboard, the big dashboard planner. And then when August comes, what I did was I took the last page of every week and glued the currently page from the teacher planner in. So that is what I have here. So I'll sort of show you how this kind of turned out. It took a while, but it was so worth it, and I'm glad that it's done. So I have the monthly spread, the monthly layout. This is from the teacher planner. And then I have this glued to the back of that so that now it just moves straight into my dashboard layout. And then when you get to the end of the week, it's glued to the currently that goes here. So I have legitimately Franken planned the whole thing together to turn those two planners into one that will work for me. So I turned my dashboard, my big dashboard, into a big teacher seasonal planner, and I love it. So it makes me excited for the new school year to come, even though I don't want to feel that way because it is about to be summertime and I want to enjoy summer. So this is not going to be a full flip through of this because the other months I only keep one semester of my school calendar in here at a time. So then behind this is my checklists. I'm going to actually have to get some more of this paper, but I do love this paper that the Happy Planner makes where I can keep absences, grades, things like that together. And then behind this dashboard is the Sugar and Type with the horizontal layout. So this is the last planner, you guys. I know that you're all like, wait, you don't have 10 more? Oh, and I have a pocket back here. It's one of those Erin Condren sticky pockets. And these little pages are from Sweet Kawaii, the Michaels collection at from Sweet Kawaii Design. And I just punched them so that if I ever need to stick them in, I've got them back here. I've had that back there for a long time. I use them all the time. So that is what we have. So I've got the ones that, this will come with me to work every Monday and come home every Friday. So this is not going to be lugging back and forth with me. This one will stay at home all the time. This one and this one will stay at home all the time, I believe. This one may come with me sometimes, but not all the time. And then this girl, she's coming with me everywhere all the time. So that is the lineup. I also have the memory planner, which will also stay at home all the time. So this is the mid-2019 lineup, and I love it. I have never felt so organized and so together and so ready. And the fact that I have everything ready to start right now, I don't have to wait until July, it just makes me feel so much better. Everything is done. And I can just ease right in this week and get started. I actually already have this done for this week. It is ready to go. I need to do my mini and I need to do my work spread. But other than that, the stuff for my gratitude and my journal, if I don't decorate those, it doesn't matter. I'm still gonna write in them. So if you enjoyed this video, even though it was long and I'm a little bit ridiculous with all these planners, please hit that like button and subscribe and hit that bell so you'll know when I make more videos. And if you have any questions about this setup, or if you have any kinds of comments or, you know, any suggestions for me, then go ahead and comment below. But I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye. Enjoy your planner.